My son was 5 and my daughter 3 when they came one sleepless night to me and asked, "Dad, why? Why is the sky so dark at night? And why do dinosaurs have to bite? We'd like to sleep, but we just can't when we think of T-Rex teeth that slant like daggers sticking every way in search of some delicious prey. And it gives us just a little scare to know we'd be just a tasty pair. We really wish that we could sleep, but the night's so cold, so dark, so deep. Dad, why?" I thought of all the tales I knew of warriors brave and strong and true. Maybe these would be just right to help them through this sleepless night. Because darkness, as do all our fears, only lives between our ears, and the best way we can learn to face them is to first remove and then replace them. So to ease their fears of a cold, dark night and of dinosaurs bloody and gory, I reached back to another time and found another story. Once, long ago, when the earth was young and the primal soup still bubbled, the great maker of all looked down at his work, and what he saw made him troubled. For though he'd made the sun above to separate day from night, at night the earth loomed dark and still, for he'd made no evening light. So he gathered the creatures of the earth. In the beginning all were created, and said, "Children of mine, my children divine, the night I've left understated. There is something amiss in the nighttime sky, a light of some sort I forgot. So I've called you together, while our world is still young, to get your ideas and thoughts." The two-legged creature stepped forward first. He is and was then quite outspoken. "Give us the power to rule o'er your world, and we'll provide you your luminous token." The great maker thought, then he pondered aloud, "Though I honestly like your design, perhaps I was rushing things just a bit. Let's put you back on the shelf for a time." Next a winged creature flew up to speak for his kind. "Though the heavens be ours in the day, if you will let us fly free in the dark, we'll bear fire in our beaks while we play." The great maker thought, but it didn't take long to see danger in this request. "Thank you for sharing your ideas with us, but perhaps with the day you'll do best." Then a great thunder lizard spoke for his kind, the ones we now call dinosaur, who in the earliest days of the earth were the special keepers of lore. Great maker, our burden is heavy, and sore have we labored and tried. Since early, when you gave us our life spark, many have fallen and died. Our elders are burdened by what they've not done, our youth with what's left to do. Our remains become but a part of the earth. We have little to offer to you. Yet of the little we could provide is the greatest of gifts you have granted. We ask that to honor our work and your will, our life spark in the heavens be planted. So all who may journey in your future world will look up and will see and will know that long ago in its youth creatures labored and helped this world to grow. Then all about them grew quiet. No others offered to speak. The great maker of all knew he'd found the idea which he'd come to seek. Great creature, you please me immensely. Your ideas are thoughtful and sage. You're willing to give up your life, then your death, to benefit some future age. So let it be as you wish, I accept it. The night sky will no longer be dark. From this night and hence ever forward, its raiment shall be your life's spark. Some shall be bright and massive, others shall be faint and small, much as you are on my earth now, and I'll cherish you, each one and all. To those who have earlier fallen, I command that your life spark arise, and join in celestial glory to forever light up my skies. To those who still live and must labor, I promise you this, that your worth shall be fully realized upon dying, for in death will you know a rebirth. You'll join brothers and sisters before you, whose life spark will be seen from afar, and those who live in the future shall know each of you as a star. Here on earth I bequeath you my bounty. You'll rule long o'er this world, and what's more, mankind's children, who will come later, shall cherish the name Dinosaur. Finally, your greatest will serve me on a night many ages hence, o'er Bethlehem town in Judea, where a new story there will commence. You'll lead shepherds and kings on a journey. They'll travel from near and afar, and your labors shall become part of the legend known as the Great Christmas Star. Thus the great Maker decreed it, and thus would it forever be, that the great thunder lizards who lived long ago would in the night sky forever be free. So the next time you gaze at the heavens, remember this ancient lore. It could be the star you are watching is the life spark of a great dinosaur. And so my story ended, and I looked down with care to see the impact of this tale on my sleepless pair. They lay there with their faces upturned, asleep, their fears abated, no longer worried about a cold dark night, nor of dinosaurs ravenous and unsated. As for the fears their futures hold, when I can no longer heed their call, I trust their peace and comfort will lie in the hands of the great Maker of all.